make money in this world as a career.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I think that shit comes a little after college.
Yeah.
I think college probably molds you for that business mindset.
Yeah.
But that shit don't come by 18.
Nah, hell nah. Not at all, bro.
Bro.
Not at all. 18, you still so young, bro.
Bro, you
still so young.
You really just get your first piece of pussy.
But the crazy part is, bro, when we was 18, it's like, I didn't, like me personally, bro, I'm like, I thought, like, shit, I was grown. Well, I didn't think I was grown, but I thought I knew shit. Like, I figured shit out. But it's like, man, you don't know shit.
You don't know shit.
You don't know nothing at all, bro.
And I ain't gonna lie, I think that came from, because I don't think we was grown, but you know how parents be like, yo, once you hit this certain age, shit, you're a grown up. You gotta do what it is you gotta do.
Yeah,
and I think that come from that mindset. But bro, if your parent was like, bro, I'm gonna give you a couple years, cause I know, you know what I'm saying, you young, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And through them couple years, I'm gonna kind of guide you,
right? Or
not force you to a certain path, but I'm gonna guide you to see what you want to do, and if this what you really want to do, and you know, if you want to go about it this way, I think from then we will build up some kind of maturity.
Absolutely, bro.
And we'll kind of figure things out. But if you force, nigga, shit, it's just gonna be like shit.
Yeah, you ain't got no choice.
You ain't got no choice.
When you being forced is different, bro. For real.
Bro, trust me. That shit is tough, bro. And then when they don't help you, it just makes it worse.
Makes
like,
much worse.
Cause it's just like, damn, like maybe y'all went through that at that time, but I thought parenting was like to help out each generation, like not go through what you went through. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the thing is, like, so many folks, like older folks, like they only know the shit that they went through. They don't know no other way. So it's just like they trying to like look at it from their perspective, like, and have you not make the decision that they made. But I feel like life is just so like fickle. Like, it's like this life shit, it don't really like pan out the same for everyone. Like, two people can make the same decisions and have different outcomes. So I just feel like whenever like older generational folks give advice, they just only give advice from their perspective, but they don't give you like all the other possibilities that may come about if you make decision XYZ. You know, like they might, cause like me, like coming from like me, like let me give a point of view for my example. Like my parents, like they from Nigeria and shit.
Okay.
So like most Nigerians who came here as like immigrants, like most people who like migrated to the United States, Nigerians, like they so big on education, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And you wanna know why? Cause in Nigeria, it's like you pay for education. Like you pay to go to school. Here in the United States, we got that luxury of like public school. They don't have no such thing as public school there. Or they don't have no such thing as like student loans, you know what I'm saying? Or like a grant for college.
Take advantage.
So take advantage. And that's their perspective on it. They like, I don't give a fuck what you do, just go to college, this, that, and the third. I don't care if you like it, just do it. Because I didn't have that. They like, this is what they think. They like, I didn't have that opportunity. So now that you got that opportunity, go do this, go do that. But you could be a young kid and you'll be telling your parents like, I don't want to go to school. I'm not good at school, or I want to go straight into the workforce. And they minds like, they think you like a kid, so they like, you don't know what you want. I know what the fuck has happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how it's gonna pan out, but they really don't.
Right.
That's the thing, they really don't. So it's like, I know, like coming, like looking at it from like that perspective, I understand why they like that, but I just don't think that's the best way to like look at life in general.
I mean, you got the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
So you seen motherfuckers like make it from the, I don't know how to say it, but like free will.
Yeah.
Instead of being like pushed and forced into like education. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You kind of see where, you know what I'm saying, like
I see both of them. Yeah.
Right. So it's just like, Cause even with Americans,
Mm-hmm.
I done seen motherfuckers like be forced to do something and they ain't paying out to shit.
Yeah.
Then I done seen motherfuckers do it on their free will. They doing what the fuck they want to do.
Yeah.
So it's just like, honestly, you gotta. I ain't gonna lie. With everybody, you gotta step out on the ledge sooner or later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Absolutely,
saying?
bro.
It's your life ultimately.
Yeah, exactly. It's your life. Like, it's your decisions to make. That's
Yeah.
what it come down to.
Yeah.
It's your decisions to make.
And then I ain't gonna lie. I feel like when parents do that,
Mm-hmm.
they don't want to like be embarrassed when they like brag
Yeah.
about you to other people.
Oh, okay. They want something to talk about.
Right, they want something to talk about. My son did this, or
Yeah.
my child did this. Like,
Right.
I don't know what your child doing, but shit, my son doing this. They making this type of bread and shit like that. So
Yeah.
I think that's another reason why parents like push their children in a certain direction. But ultimately, like shit, it's their life, bro. They decisions.
Right. Yeah.
Whatever is for them is for them, bro. I wanted to ask you, do you think it's a slick divide between, let me say, because it's been a topic lately,
Mm-hmm.
Black Americans and African Americans or Africans?
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
That it's a divide?
Yeah. Or is
Shit.
it?
I think it is. I think it. Well, I wouldn't call it a divide,
Not like a, not
but
like
there
a,
is like.
it's like slick plates.
Okay. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, cause they be like, we not using everything that we had to our advantage.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, you have a lot of people who are migrants.
Mm-hmm.
They're very much successful. They doing, you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
doing their shit.
Yeah.
They look down upon the people who
You
was
know what?
already here.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think just like all black, like I don't want to call it a curse, bro, but I think just like just black people just tend to have like animosity towards each other. Like whether you were like a black African,
Yeah.
black American, like
Yeah.
black folks in general, like worldwide, just has like some type of like animosity towards
That
each other.
shit crazy.
It's crazy, bro. I wouldn't call it a curse, bro, but I noticed that because, like, in Nigeria, like, they have, like, different tribes.
Okay.
And then, you know, they got, like, three main tribes. And, like, these three main tribes are just, like, I wouldn't say, like, they go to war with each other or anything. There was, like, a civil war, like in the 60s or something.
Yeah.
Between, like, two of the tribes.
Okay.
So, like, it's just, like, a natural, I don't know what's, like, how to describe it, like, what to like categorize it as, but I just feel like, okay, like there's like a two different tribes in Nigeria that's like the Igbo tribe, then you got like a tribe that's like in the northern part of Nigeria, and they like clash heads all the time.
Yeah.
So like I just feel like everyone are just like so like black people are like tribalistic. Like you got Africans who come to the United States.
Yeah.
And black Americans, like, I feel like black Americans, they're their own tribe. Like,
Okay.
after all these years,
Yeah.
they, like, have separated themselves as their own secular tribe.
Okay.
So I feel like when black Americans see, like, another tribe of black people coming over here, it's like, they looking at these people like, hey, y'all coming over here, like, taking our resources type of shit. So it kind of, like, that creates, like, some type of tension. And then you got the migrants who came over here, they looking down on like black Americans. They like my tribe came over here and did X, Y, and Z. Why you can't do this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just feel like once we like learn to like accept like each other as like black people, cause like you can go to America, you can go to Africa, and a black American come over there, or like someone like me who was born, I'm African blood and I was born in the States. I come over there with an accent, like with an American accent, and them people gonna look at me differently, bro.
Like
Just
good or
'cause-
bad?
Not even good or bad. It's just they just gonna look at me different. Like they gonna be like, you're not one of us type of shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just them being like so having like that tribal mindset of like he's an outsider type of shit. And I feel like black Americans do the same thing. Like someone come over here at a young age with like a thick accent, and you a black American, you was born in America, you know, your last 3 generations were like bred and born in America, you ain't gonna look at this black African who has like a strong, thick accent. You ain't gonna like look at him and be like he's an American or like he's a part of my culture, he's a part of my community. And I just feel like that's just like the tribalistic mindset that we have as black people. Cause in Nigeria they have something called tribalism. Here we have racism, but it's all the same concept.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay,
you know?
Okay, spit some game.
Yeah, so it's like the Igbo person, like the Igbo Nigerian might be looking at this other Nigerian that's from a different tribe and just look at him as an outsider, or just like you know, just have like that natural negative animosity towards that person just because he's an outsider. So it's all the same concept, bro.
Do you think certain Africans or black people kind of gatekeep jobs when they get to a certain position?
Do they gatekeep jobs? Like, what you mean gatekeep jobs? Like, kind of like expound on that a little bit.
Do
you mean like gatekeep jobs as in like I'm the manager and I'm not gonna hire like an assistant manager until I see someone that I like that's from my community, something like that.
Type. Exactly. Like, all right. So say someone well qualified, but they may have dreads, right? But then someone who is probably less qualified come in with like a familiar kind of background, like a familiar.
But don't y'all do that? I feel like everyone does that. Like even like every race of people, like white folks. I feel like Latino folks do that.
And you are damn near right, but I'm just talking about like black people, period. Like why we can't just understand that we all come from the same bloodline eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like you was talking about that tribal mindset.
Yeah.
Like why we can't just, all right, they're a black person, but they feel like I gotta hold this spot for that person that I really want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We might have the same statistics, or we might have the same qualifying factors, but I need my people on my team.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro. Man, that's deep that you said. I mean, that's the truth, bro. Even in just like politics, but like in Nigeria, when it comes like to politics, that's what they do.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it's like tribe. Like if someone from my tribe is the president, like the president's gonna try his hardest to bring someone up that's from his tribe, that's in the politics. He's gonna try his hardest to like use that person as his successor.
That
you know what I'm saying?
Makes a lot of fucking sense, bro.
So that's
makes a lot of fucking sense.
Nigerians good for that shit for sure.
That
bro.
makes a lot of fucking sense. So, all right. So say this. This is just hypothetical. Say, do people kind of notice tribes from last names?
Yo, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's different languages.
Okay, so Pete. So say someone from this tribe has the higher position, right? And then someone from another tribe is coming up, has those qualifying factors. But then someone from their tribe is like way under them. You think they'll try to bring them up instead of getting that person who has the qualifying factors to be promoted?
Absolutely, bro. And that's just cancer though. They do that, bro, but that's not how it's supposed to be. That's why
it's crazy.
That's why
that explains why they frown upon us, because we just another fucking tribe. Like how you said, we made our own like black American tribe.
Right. I feel like that's what it is. But I wouldn't say that they frown upon. I wouldn't say that they frown upon black Americans. It's just ignorance, bro. A lot of it is ignorance.
Yeah.
Like a lot of they don't really know like the history of like
they just know
the oppression of like what black people went through. Like you think they learn like American history out over there, bro? They don't learn American history.
Just like
and if they do know American history, bro, they just know like what the white colonizers told them about. They don't know the full story of like what like black people had to go through
Yeah.
300, 400 years ago in this country. So a lot of it is ignorance. That's why like shit, like I put them on game, bro. If I'm chopping game with someone that's like from Nigeria,
Yeah.
and I'm letting them know like why, like he's asking me like why black people are like this, that, and the third. Like I'm gonna let him know.
So you damn near had conversations like this before.
Absolutely, bro. With one of my little cousins, bro. Like I had to tell him like that's just how things are here. Cause he hadn't came to the United States. He was probably like at this time that I had this conversation, he was probably like 18 years old or so. And like we was just having like real conversations.
Yeah.
And I'm just like putting them up on game, but it's not really a whole lot of people who are willing to have those conversations with like immigrants, like black immigrants, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of black immigrants also aren't like receptive of what you're telling them because they don't. It's just ignorance, bro. A lot of it's ignorance, in my opinion. But I feel like the more like these conversations are had, the better it'll get.
Facts. That's
but
a
like
fact.
with like this tension and shit going on between like whether you're a black American or like whether you're an immigrant, I feel like that shit is just poison, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is poison for real.
Because ultimately, bro, it's all about building.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, the reason I bring up like topics like this is because I want to see like a mesh, like so people can get an understanding from both sides.
Right.
Because for the longest, I'll be like, God damn, like, I see an African, I give them the utmost respect, like, but they like kind of turn their nose up. You know what I'm saying? Not even knowing like what type of person I am.
Let me ask you this: do you feel like, and you probably won't have like too much in-depth perspective on this, but do you feel like Africans are like that towards other races of people, like towards the Latinos or towards the whites, or like towards Hawaiians and shit?
Yeah. Cause it's like.
So you feel like they like mainly like out to like look out for themselves or like look out for their community?
Kind of, sort of, because they are like migrants, so they gotta build up whatever they need over here, and they not worried about who in their path. They got a mission and a goal in mind to get accomplished.
Yeah.
So it's like really you just in the way.
Yeah.
Not to help, but it's just like I didn't made it this far on my own.
Yeah.
Like, why do I need to respect you or like give you any respect? Or it's just, and I feel like not even just with Africans. I feel like any
immigrant.
Right. They like, I made it this far by myself. Like, why do I feel like you need respect or anything like this? Like,
I feel that
type shit. So it's just like,
do you feel like other like races, like do you feel like their community is like that towards like, let's say an Asian who's just like freshly came to the States? Do you feel like they have like that same tension between like Asian Americans? Or do you feel like they tend to like, 'cause me personally, I feel like they tend to work together better than like
yeah, bro. But I like culturally, all right. So say, cause I was just talking about some shit like this with my mom.
Yeah.
Say, damn, I don't wanna fuck up, but say the Pakistan community or
the
like,
Arabs and shit.
Yeah, the Arabs.
Yeah.
They come over here and they give their people jobs, bro.
Yeah.
In them gas stations.
Facts, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Off the rip. And they go build another gas station, big gas station.
They good with that shit, bro.
Good with that shit.
They good with like helping each other out. Like
that's what I'm saying, bro. So I don't think other communities do that shit.
Yeah.
I don't think like you say, maybe it's a pride in the blacks or something.
I think that's what it is. We prideful people, bro.
But it's just like, bro, put your pride to the side for something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it ain't gonna be for anything, it should be to build the whole race up.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
With that, bro.
Like, bro, they don't want to put their pride aside for shit.
Yeah.
And then when they need to, it's too late.
Yeah, right.
So it's just like, bro, I don't think other communities do that because even with the Chinese community, they find a niche and shit. Whoever is over there and they come over here, they put their people on quick.
Right.
You got a whole Chinatown full of jobs with people
In
who
different cities, bro.
different cities,
Different
bro.
major cities, bro. Like you can go to like a lot of major cities, and you'll have like a Chinatown in that bitch.
They community. That's they community,
Yeah.
nigga. Signs is in Chinese.
Yeah, right.
Like, bro, they work together.
Yeah.
And it's just like, god damn, like, when we work together, what, we get the hood?
Yeah, right. But do we eat like do we even like being black, bro? Because I feel like so many people don't even like being, like so many people just got that natural self-hate towards black people, and they just got like the natural animosity.
I ain't
Like,
gonna
a lot
lie.
of people don't even like being black, bro. Like when I tell you, like I don't. It sounds blunt, bro, but like if I give you like an in-depth perspective, it's just crazy. Just like even Africans, bro, I feel like they don't even like being like black, and that's just like self-hate that's just like embedded in a lot of black people.
I don't even think it's embedded. I think it's like a learned not tactic, but I think it's something that's learned.
Yeah.
Like, because once you born, you know what I'm saying, you don't know the different things.
Yeah.
But once you start to grow up and see the disadvantages that were placed upon you, that you
ain't choose this shit.
yeah, you ain't choose it,
Yeah.
and then some people try to run away from it instead of like embrace it and try to like help
Right.
the disadvantage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said, I think that's learned more than like, and well, like it might be embedded, like, cause let me see, because a motherfucker could be so black, but then their parents don't act a certain way because they're in a certain area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they be like, well, I gotta act like my parents,
Yeah.
or they
At a young age, they seeing this shit.
they seeing it. So
And
that's
over
what's
time, it's like they
that's
like
what
kind
it
of grow
is.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like even some black people in the hood, they be like, bro, I ain't asked for this shit. Like, maybe I got a code switch to get up out of this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then they be so far into the code switch that shit, that's what made them get to a certain point. So why would they stop now?
Right. Damn, that's the truth for sure.
So I think it's just different circumstances, but I don't think most black people like being black. They just dealing with it, and if that means being a laughing stock or being like a statistic, they on some fucking shit. Like YOLO, you only live once. I gotta make this money, and I can't nobody knock my hustle. When I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna cap to you.
What you finna say?
I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. Niggas gotta stop this. You can't knock they hustle, bro, because it's just like, you see all these other cultures and they don't have to subject straight to selling drugs.
Right.
Or subject straight to selling pussy.
Absolutely, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, bro,
We gotta have some standards for ourselves.
bro, because if we don't set no standards for ourselves, how do you expect all these other communities to look at us with respect?
Absolutely. Then if you say something, like, they start calling you out, saying you this, you that, you a coon.
Right.
Like when you start like actually making sense, they start trying to make it seem like you the bad guy for like trying to, talk some sense into the community.
But it's a
like,
group
have some
thing.
standards.
It's a group thing, bro.
Yeah, it won't take one individual won't like make a change. The only thing that individual can do is just like spark a plug in the next person.
Yeah,
have that
spark
person
up.
spark the next plug. But
And I ain't gonna lie.
that's bad, bro.
Motherfuckers might hate on Kanye. I feel like
A lot of shit you be saying, bro, like that's shit that needed to be said.
it's real shit. It's real shit, and niggas ain't gonna hear the cookie coated shit.
Yeah.
The bullshit.
Right.
They gotta hear shit straightforward.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Many might not like it, but many is gonna add it up, see what it amount to, and be like,
and they
damn.
gonna implement that shit in
Yeah.
their life, and that's what we need more of.
That's a fact, bro.
So let me ask you. So I remember I was listening to like Dr. Umar. You know Dr. Umar, right?
Sure.
Yeah, we need to talk about his little thing. He had like a
On Joe Budden?
yeah. We need to talk about that real
Sure.
quick. But I remember he had like a he was doing like a talk or some shit. He was giving like a speech, and he was saying something along the lines of like like everybody ain't gonna make it.
Right.
So it's kind of like we gotta like leave like a certain group of people behind.
Right. And
I wholeheartedly agree with that, bro.
I feel like it's gonna be a majority.
Yeah.
Like the minority that is like like the Charleston Whites,
Yeah.
or the people who have kind of those ideologies of like the I forgot bro name, but he had died.
What he on? What he do? He's like a talker or what?
Kevin Samuels.
Oh, okay.
Like the ideologies with like, or with the Kanyes, the people who think like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are the ones who are like, those are gonna go.
Yeah.
But the majority already think like, fuck it, we here. You know what I'm saying? And it's never too late, bro.
I feel like it's too late for a lot of people, bro, because a lot of people just stuck in their ways and.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I think it's the majority.
Yeah.
Because majority like, you know, what's being placed out there like by people of our color.
Yeah.
They don't like the successful shit.
Nah.
They like the ratchet shit, or
Yeah.
like the niggas that's risking their lives trying to go get to some money.
Why, bro. I don't know why it's like that.
But if you talk to a motherfucker with some intelligence, they gonna look at you crazy.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
And
bro.
I'm like, God damn, like you mad that I did some research and I didn't use my brain?
Yeah.
You want me to crash out and not use my brain? Be
Just
like, damn,
you, yeah.
R.I.P. bro.
Right.
The fuck? No. Free bro till it's backwards.
Nah, bro. We need it. That's like poison in my opinion too. Like taking pride in like saying free X, Y, and Z. Like, come on, bro. We way beyond that, bro.
We are, bro.
We should be way beyond that, bro. We should be, in my opinion, bro. We should be shaming criminals. We should be shaming hoes.
Talk about
We
this
the
shit.
only community that do the opposite. Like we
Uplift 'em.
glorify that shit.
Uplift them, bro.
But like, man.
Uplift them.
But it's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that gotta change, bro.
What you want to ask about the Dr. Umar shit?
Oh yeah, so Dr. Umar was having like, I ain't even seen it. I ain't see the whole interview or the whole
I
video.
damn near seen it.
But he was talking about just
Talk
like
about the
the he was talking about some shit dealing with interracial dating. Yeah.
Mhm.
So what you feel about that?
He say,
How you feel about
something
that,
just
bro?
hit me,
Yeah.
bro. This
It hit me because I was just talking to someone about that shit, and we was having like a pretty good conversation about it.
All right. So Pete, bro. All right, I'm like on the fucking scale, right?
Yeah.
Because I honestly feel like majority black women,
Mm-hmm.
they don't use the brain that they have
Mm-hmm.
or that they could be using,
Right.
because it's easier to succumb to like different things
Yeah.
of society.
Right.
Like it's easier to make money this way
Yeah.
other than doing this.
Easy to be influenced.
It's easy. So they are all, I feel like they are all influenced by a certain trend,
Mm-hmm.
which makes me be like, shit, well, why not try this other race?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't never dated outside my race,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like, why not if I'm getting torn down over here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But Umar was making sense.
Yeah.
Umar was making sense on why you shouldn't date,
Outside,
right,
black race.
because you like dwindling down your race
Mm-hmm.
and your pure blood of what you got going on.
Right.
But it's just like, bro, it's like when you don't have, because women only listen to people when they have certain credentials.
Right.
They don't listen to the mindset of a motherfucker.
Right. They like They look at status a lot.
Right. So, and if they all are like thinking the same way, it's just like this shit tough type shit.
Yeah.
Or shit not really gonna last if you get married, and like nothing is really gonna last.
Yeah.
But I feel like with another race, y'all could kind of use each other's resources.
Yeah.
But it also is like dwindling down your shit. But think of the possibilities that your offspring will possibly have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of got to think for the future in this shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, it would be a miracle to have a purebred black make it to what a LeBron James level.
Status, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a miracle.
Right.
But not all is going to go and do that.
Right. Absolutely.
But
Shit, it's only a small percentage.
Yeah, it's only...
That's going to happen too.
That's a fact. And I mean, but even with like, let's say a basic job, I feel like it's only a certain percentage of them purebreds that's gonna make it to what a CEO of the company,
right?
Or make it to shit. I mean, anybody could be a manager, but what's higher than that in corporate?
Yeah,
it's only gonna be a certain percentage,
right?
Say it's an interracial baby. How much would those percentages go up?
A lot, for sure.
Because people don't like to say it, but we're all getting judged and prejudged.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Just by our last name, if you ask me.
Facts, bro.
If you ask me, even on that checkbox, what it say ethnicity? Shit, some people throw your shit away.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna tell you. Yeah. So it's just like, I don't know, like he made sense. But at a certain point in time, I think as black people, we need to focus on like how they got the Chinatowns, building up our own communities.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? We got all these famous black motherfuckers. What they doing? Going to the club, buying cars, buying chains,
having bottle wars and shit.
Bottle wars. Them hoes cost thousands of dollars. They ain't put them hoes back into where they came from.
That shit is absolutely crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas scamming for the bitches.
Yeah, scamming for the bitches. Scamming to run up some money and impress bitches, bro.
Scamming for the bitches.
Terrible. That's horrible, bro. That's simp shit if you ask me, bro. That's simp shit. And I feel like, shit, a lot of dudes, I feel, in my opinion, bro, I feel like a lot of dudes who like scam and swipe and shit and do that shit to impress bitches, I feel like that's just like beta, like simp shit.
That's for sure simp shit. Bro. But it's just like,
but like the women don't like necessarily care about that shit. They just gonna gravitate to the status. Yeah,
they benefit off of it.
So it's just like that shit. Just like that whole cycle just messes everything.
It's a whole cycle of shit.
It's a bad cycle.
But I feel like if a nigga on some Robin Hood shit, to where they are scamming or robbing to put back into the communities, I feel like this is what they say. That's how drug dealers was back in the day. They damn near killing. They damn near
say that though. They say that's how gangs were, like gangs are
protecting. Right. Shit. But I don't know, bro. I just feel like motherfuckers need to put back in their community so they could see the kids coming up from that community not choose the same routes that they chose. You know what I'm saying? Right. But if y'all shit running it up and going to a whole nother state and building their community up, what does it matter?
Yeah, it's backwards, honestly.
Yeah.
It's backwards. You seen they put that on 2234? Where that movie theater was at?
A beauty supply.
They put a beauty supply store right there, bro.
How you feel about it?
Bro, they could have done something. Bro, they could have put anything else there, bro. It's like 4-5 beauty supply stores just right on 2234.
Who on them?
You already know on them, yeah.
So it's just like, bro, anybody could have been did something with that movie theater.
Facts, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody could have been did something, restored it. Some nigga, it's no movie theaters in Mo City.
Yeah. They could at least like renovated it, turned it into like a community, just anything, bro.
Something.
Not a beauty supply store, bro.
Nigga shit.
Please, anything but that, bro.
It's probably more than 5 beauty supplies on 2234, bro.
Bro, it's a lot of them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Bro, only thing that's been popping up over there is straight liquor store, smoke shop, beauty supply
That's
store,
it.
bro.
That's it.
I think they putting a gym somewhere on. I think they putting a gym by Krill Green Russ, but that's probably gonna be out the door in probably like 2 years or something.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah, they could have like rent like that whole section, bro. Is just
But
like
they showing you like it's the hood.
yeah,
They blatantly putting it in your face.
yeah,
Ain't nothing but liquor stores, gas stations.
gas station, yeah,
What you get from gas station other than gas? Some
bro. They
some
just
beer.
polluting the air, bro.
Yeah.
They putting them gas stations right there where it's like all these new black folks is moving into, so they just polluting the air.
And now that I don't smoke no more, I thought about it. They putting all these gas stations on every corner to like fuck us up with the alcohol, with the gauze,
Yeah,
with the
for
cigarettes,
sure, bro.
with all that shit.
Cause we consumers, bro. We gonna consume that shit.
Right.
Like naturally, they know we the consumers of all of that stuff, so they just put that shit right there.
Shit's sad, bro.
It is though, bro. It is, but man, bro, like honestly, I be having like a save yourself. Like I be having like 2 types of like I be wavering from both sides of like the needle. I be like, damn, bro. Like, should I just like worry about like helping like everybody else, or should I just like have like a save yourself first mentality? Like, think directly about like your inner circle. Like, think about your immediate family, bro. Cause like the older I get, bro, but like I used to be like me. I used to be like, I wouldn't say it's like conscious, but I used to be like really into like studying like African American studies and shit like that, and just like trying to figure out ways that I can help the African American community. Like throughout like my undergrad and shit, I did like little fundraisers and like for like nonprofits and shit to like help like, you know, like people who came up in the hood, like people who are less fortunate, and it's usually like black folks. So a lot of times that's like what like my motivation came from. Like trying to like help like this community of people that I grew up around, or this community of people that I feel like I belong to. But like it's like the older you get and you see like it ain't like a whole lot changing, or you just like fed up. Like I be like fed up with like the shit that I see on like social media, or like the shit that I see black folks like glorifying, and just like over the years, just like I feel like I've like adopted like a damn, I'm gonna save myself mentality before I try to like help the community. And I don't like that, bro. But it's just like that's just like how I've been feeling lately, bro.
Right. And like you say, like you been wavering, bro. It's like certain times, like this podcast helps remind me to why like I need to give back and shit like that. But I can only give back when I'm at a certain point.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
You gotta save yourself first.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get the money before you try to get that bitch.
Exactly. Cause I can't give zero. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like you gotta get to a certain point to do that.
Yeah.
But it can't be just you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I was talking about all these motherfuckers having battle wars and shit. If they would have put that money together, bro, I'm sure they could have donated that shit to a school or something.
For real, bro.
You
Or
know
like
what I'm saying?
shit. Like you can buy some property with that shit. Everybody just
You can buy some property.
Buy some property with that shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's all type of shit you can do, but if motherfuckers don't do their research or they're ignorant to shit like that, then it's just like you gonna keep going in the same cycle.
Yeah.
You gotta make the information look good
Yeah.
for motherfuckers our age, I feel like.
For sure.
Like you gotta make it palatable for them to be like, oh shit, you right. Like that shit ain't nothing. Like even us on our level, bro, if we scoop a couple dollars together, I'm sure we could buy a certain property and put like a community center up in there or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just so like kids will be able to go somewhere after school, do some sports, do some training, do something.
Absolutely, bro.
You know what I'm saying? To build their education up or build on whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Have a gaming system in there.
Yeah.
Do
just have
something.
Yeah. Just keep them outside of not having nothing to do. Cause like
Right.
usually when you ain't got nothing to do, that's when you start like fucking around in the
Doing
streets
crazy
and
shit,
doing
yeah.
crazy shit,
Exactly.
renting in people's houses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's really when they ain't got nothing to do.
When a nigga bored.
Yeah, when the nigga bored.
And then you gonna have shit to do with money. Don't spend it.
Yeah, exactly.
So hell yeah,
that
bro.
quick dopamine hit, spending
Mhm.
bread on pointless shit, you know.
Pointless ass shit, bro. Anything else you wanna ask me before we get up out of here, man?
Man, bro, I just want to know like what's like, 'cause like we kind of touched on it a little bit, about like what's your future plans? But wait, before we ask that, like you went to school, huh? Like
Yeah.
you was playing college ball and shit. So like, I want to know like when you got out of school, like what was the thing that like kind of like motivated you to like get into like podcasting?
What really motivated me to get into podcasting was like, let me see, just having an outlet, because I went to school for psychology,
Okay.
so I really like thinking in deep on like.
So you like a profound conversational.
Right, exactly, bro, and like that shit moved me to see like what makes a person tick.
Mm-hmm.
Or like make the certain decisions they make.
Yeah.
So I would always just like randomly ask people questions and shit, and they'll just damn near turn it to like motherfuckers be like, oh damn, you right.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, damn. So let me see if I really be on to some shit by saying this shit on a platform, and like let it not be a motherfucker just saying you right because they want me to end the conversation, or they feel like it's a certain bias towards me.
Right.
They gotta be like, oh yeah, you right. Like, I want to put my voice out there to see if I'm tripping.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that'd be my thing. I be wanting to see if I'm tripping about some shit.
You just want to get like other people's perspective on certain topics.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, shit, that's one of the things.
Mm-hmm.
And like just over listening to podcasts when working or doing some other shit, I be like, damn, like they go through that shit too.
Yeah.
Like they damn near go, like we all human.
We all humans. We all go through the same.
We go through the same shit,
it's
bro.
Just set up different.
Yeah, it's just set up different. So I used to hear like different perspectives like that, and I'd be like, God damn, like why we ain't got no shit like this?
Yeah.
Like where I come from, like motherfuckers don't really know about Mo City. They know about Houston.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, if ain't nobody else gonna do it, why not you?
Right. Absolutely.
If ain't nobody else gonna do it, why not you?
Yeah. So you seen like what's the word I'm looking for? Like you seen like where you could help out, or not necessarily help out, but you seen like something that was needed, and you jumped on it.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. And it was like 2020, and I already felt like it was too late then.
Mm-hmm. I was never too late for anything.
Yeah, bro, it's never
That's
too
one thing
late.
I learned.
Yeah,
Like if you want to do anything, it's never too late.
just do it. And
Let me ask you this too. So like, in my opinion, like to be a podcast host, I feel like you gotta be like really open minded. So like, where do you feel like you got that open mindedness, or was it just always something that you just always had?
Where did I get open-mindedness from?
Cause like you said, you always like trying to like seek other people's perspective, where like you're always listening to other people's perspective on certain things.
Right.
A lot of people that I know, like, I ain't trying to hear you. Like, if you got like a conservative point of view, or like you got like a liberal point of view,
Out of there.
yeah, like out of there. They're not trying to have a
conversation.
conversation or nothing.
Yeah,
But like it takes like a special kind of person to like be able to like
understand both sides and shit.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I would say I got that from going through certain situations, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like just getting wronged
Yeah.
and like being like, damn, like if I was them, would I have like did this way? Or if I was them, like, do I really make them feel this way? Cause like I said, I was a psych major, bro. So I'm like, damn, like what the fuck did I do
Right.
to get them to react how they reacted?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or was it a build up? And I just always replay shit. So I think that's one of the things that made me open minded, because I would try to see things from like different perspectives, just in my own head.
Right.
I would be like, damn, I did this, like what the fuck did I do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd really be fucked up. But at a certain point, I'd just be like, man, it is what it is. Like, God just working in mysterious ways.
So you feel like it was gradual?
Right. It was gradual, because I ain't gonna lie. In high school, I was probably like on some like, not closed-minded shit. But it's just like, bro, I don't think like that. Like, that motherfucker weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like, I don't think like that. Like, that motherfucker different. But now it's just like, I'm still kind of learning it, because like, with the different cultural shit, like I don't know, it's like playing a part in like my son being raised. So I still gotta understand another side of a whole nother culture that was brought up differently than me.
And you,
And it's like fucking with me a little bit. I ain't gonna care. Because it's just like, bro, none of my people move like this. Like, why the fuck do they gotta move like that?
Right.
So I'm still kind of learning, but for the most part, I am like open-minded. Cause like even when I have a conversation with somebody who does something like sell pussy or something like that, I'm like, bro, I don't judge.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is.
Right.
You got to that point from like wherever that came from.
So I mean, they been through like whatever they been through.
Yeah, exactly. So I ain't never the motherfucker to judge, cause I probably did some shit that a motherfucker look at me sideways for, or whatever the case.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I can't judge nobody off shit.
Yeah.
Because like I say, we all human.
Right.
And we all like figuring this life shit out.
Yeah, as
You know
we
what I'm
go.
saying?
Cause there ain't no one way to live life, bro.
It's not. It's not,
That's
bro.
one thing I had to learn. It's just like it ain't no one way to live life. Like everybody got their own way to like make this shit work, and you gotta figure that way out for yourself.
Yeah.
You can't be looking at the next man and be like, oh shit, this man doing that. He got success with that.
Let me try.
Let me go try that.
Hell no.
You gotta figure out if that's not like what you be on, or that's not like your whole personality or whatnot. Like, find you.
Let that shit be, cause shit, if you step outside of yourself doing some shit, that hoe could go the totally opposite direction.
Absolutely, bro. Then you be looking back on that shit, you be regretting it. You be like, man. That's what's up, though, bro. That's good that you like came to that realization though over time, cause I feel like that's a part of like growing, like being able to like listen to someone without being judgmental. You know, like me myself, like I had to definitely like grow into that, cause you know where we come from. It's totally different from like this the environment like a lot of my classmates came from. You know what I'm saying? So like I be chopping game with them, letting them know like, hey, this how I used to be. I used to do this. I used to do that, and they're open minded, so they listening to me. So it's like picking back. They telling me like how they used to be, or like what they do, this, that, and the third, and I'm just like eating it up, and I'm just like, oh damn, it's good to know. You know what I'm saying?
And motherfuckers, with that open-minded shit, motherfuckers just don't like to learn.
They don't.
I like to learn, so I'm always willing to listen, because it's always something you don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
And shit, I just like to learn and like to hear people experiences with life.
Yeah.
Cause you never know, you might need that game for a later time down the line.
It might come back up.
Yup.
And you wasn't even expecting it.
You wasn't even expecting it, bro. And it'd be like, bro, I done heard this somewhere. I done seen this situation somewhere or something. So hell yeah, bro. It's just always good to get knowledge.
Facts, bro.
Always.
Absolutely. That's the main thing we can take from all of this whole conversation.
Hell yeah.
It's always good to get knowledge.
Always good to get knowledge,
For real,
bro.
From anywhere, from anyone, really, bro.
Anyone, anywhere, bro. It don't matter if it's a hobo on the street. That motherfucker gonna tell you something like good. Or, I don't know how I look at shit. If a motherfucker tell me something or something happens, it's for a reason. Like, I feel like God's speaking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it could come from different places. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it ain't like I'm on a plan or anything with life. It's like kind of going with the flow. And I mean, it ain't got me, you know what I'm saying, here. So no telling where it's gonna have me in the next couple of years. It's just like God's work.
Right.
You know
I
what I'm
can dig
saying?
it. I can definitely dig it.
So yeah, bro. That's what's up. Anything?
Oh, nah, that's really it. I ain't just got that many questions. Well, actually, like, what's next for you? Like, as far as like the podcast goes, like, what are you looking to like do in 2024 as far as like podcasting?
As far as like podcasting, I wanna get out there.
Yeah.
I wanna
So you want to expand like in Houston, or you want to expand Texas, or you want to expand to like the region?
I wanna do destination podcasts.
What do you mean? What's that?
To where it's not just in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like.
Oh, so you want to like be able to move, like all your shit, pull up on someone.
Yeah, and probably like get a better like camera and production set and shit like that. But hell yeah, I want to be able to like pull up on somebody if they can't pull up on me type shit.
Okay, that's what's
Yeah, I wanna better my production and like invest into it for real.
Okay, yeah, taking it. You really want to take it major now.
Oh hell yeah. That's the whole plan, bro.
That's
the whole plan. And shit, just make this whole like not even just like a Houston name, like a worldwide name.
Yeah, facts, bro.
It just take time.
It just take time and patience for sure.
That's a
consistency,
fact.
bro.
That's a fact, bro.
Consistency for sure.
Okay,
that's what's up, though, bro.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate
Boys
boys
keep
pulling
mashing,
up, man. I got to, bro.
Absolutely, keep mashing.
This shit was
solid, huh?
hell yeah, bro. I didn't know we was gonna pop shit like that.
Good talks, bro. Good talks for sure.
And these be the best episodes, bro, cause shit, you just never know. You just never
talking.
know. Yep.
Just having a casual conversation.
Hell yeah, bro. Tell them boys what to follow you before we get up out of here, man.
Oh, who is Chuck? I thought I said it. Who is Chuck? That's who is Chuck _ Y'all can tap in with my little fitness page. I ain't even pop my shit about the fitness shit, but I do fitness and I do like sports rehab. Y'all can tap in with me at Chucks _fitness. That's PHYTNESS. So Chuck's Fitness. And then if y'all trying to get y'all drip right, you know, I do the vintage clothes. I got all types of cool shit for the low. Chucks _ vintage.
Sure.
I'm really finna take off with the Chucks vintage. I'm finna like really like start trying to expand it. I don't know if I'm in talks with someone else about like trying to open a store, bro, but I don't know if that's like in the 2024 plans, but I mean, eventually I do want to like
just stay on it, don't fall off on it, bro.
And stuff.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just trying to like juggling with school and all of this stuff right now, so eventually for sure, bro.
For sure, bro. Have different incomes, bro.
Yeah.
That's the way you make it.
Yeah.
And shit, I want to make sure to tell y'all, follow 2234 Podcast. Make sure y'all get at me and my personal page, Mo City Boss. Like, comment, share, subscribe under this video. And stay tuned for more, man. We got a lot going on 2024.
Right.
It's going up, bro.
It's going down. He said it's going up.
Yo, I don't know whoever you are, but listen, if you watching this, it's for a reason. Make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe, anything 2234. Follow us on all the socials, all the streaming platforms. Shit, we out here. You sitting on your phone anyway, letting your life pass you by, scrolling on TikTok for hours. Go ahead and get some great game from your boy Swain. Hey now.